government has terminated the crucial 2015 Algiers Accord with northern separatist groups. This was announced on Thursday, January 25. Now, this accord was signed in Algeria in 2015, and it was considered to be vital to stabilize the country. But in recent years, it has become a center of contention. Hello, I am Mahlet Ayele, your host at Connect Africa, bringing you the latest from the continent and particularly from the Sahel region. So this time it's Mali. So the Malian government, Colonel Assimi Goïta, has announced this. How did it get into this? There are two reasons as reportedly that are coming out. Number one, as you all know, Mali has kicked the UN mission, the so-called peacekeeping mission, because it did not really contribute for any peacekeeping in the country, and many towns have become under the control of the separatists or different military insurgents, and also the increase of deaths and internally displaced people. So as a result, Mali has saw the disadvantage rather than the advantage of the peacekeeping mission. So they have kicked out. So the reports that are coming out they're saying this is one of the reasons. And the second one is actually recently there's a tension that's growing between Mali and Algeria. That's really sad, because Algeria, we have seen Algeria supporting Niger when France using ECOWAS has announced for military intervention, where Algeria said it will not allow its airspace. And we came here at Connect Africa and we said, kudos to Algeria for its Pan-African statement. Now, this is, what is going on. Now let's dive into it. So now the Malian government, said in quotation, change in posture of some signatory groups and acts of hostility and instrumentalization of the accord by Algerian authorities are reasons for the abrupt termination of this peace accord. Now, the announcement was made by the spokesperson of the Malian government, Colonel Abdoulaye Maiga. Now, the Algiers peace accord was already weakened. Now, it also faced further challenges in 2023 as hostilities resumed between independentist groups, mainly the Tuaregs in the north, and the Malian army following the withdrawal of the United Nations multidimensional integrated stabilization mission, or it's called MINSUMA. Now, the other one is also in 2023. We have seen Colonel Assimi Goïta, who is the president of Mali, now declared an establishment of a direct inter-Malian dialogue to prioritize national ownership of the peace process. I think this is something good, right? I mean, Malians, more than anyone, have to lead this dialogue or have to initiate this dialogue amongst them, instead of the peace process or the peace accord being dictated by the non-Malians. If it has to be really by non-Malians, then at least it should be by Africans. Now, from the statements that came out from the government, so they said it's absolute inapplicability of the Accord for Peace and Reconciliation in Mali, and consequently its immediate termination. Now, Mohammed El Ramadan, who is the spokesperson of one separatist group, the Permanent Strategic Framework, which is an alien armed groups that signed one of the signatories in 2015 peace accord, he said they have no option but to resume the fighting. He said all negotiation channels are now closed. Why? Because the Malian government has said, let's have the inter-dialogue. What is really the reason? I mean, do we all need every time a mediator? Now, the termination of the Algiers Accord aligns with a series of ruptures initiated by the military, which, according to them, by the Malian government. The Malian government, it's a military government. Now, the termination of this peace accord also comes, as we said, from a strained relation between Mali and Algeria, which is Algeria's its really significant neighbor, and Mali shares 100 soft border. Now, there was a strongly worded statement of the spokesperson of Malian government where he said he accused Algeria of multiple acts of unfriendly behavior, hostility, and interference in Mali's internal affairs. The government denounced Algeria's erroneous perception of Mali, considering it as their backyard or a doormat, reflecting disdain and condensation. That's really a strong word. I mean, if that is really that came from Algeria, that's not something one has to do for its neighbor, and especially given that what Mali or in general the Sahel states are facing currently with all the sanctions from ECOWAS, from the African Union, from the international community, from all parts. They are just for each other, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, and their relation maybe with Russia and China. Other than that, there's really no one to help these people. So that is something that came out from Mali. Now, the termination of the Algiers Accord, it might further complicate the already challenging peace and stability prospects in Mali, raising concerns about the heightened conflict and trend in regional relations or in the Sahel states. So let us know in the comment section. I really would like to hear, those of you from the region, from the Sahel state, where does this stems from? The decision of the, Colonel Assimi Goita to terminate this 2015 peace accord that was signed in Algeria. And what happened really with Algeria? Is Algeria becoming now an errand boy? The last thing we remember was it was really helping Niger. Now, what is really the real tension between Algeria and Mali? Please, if you are from that region and if you have this knowledge or information, please drop a comment or write us an email, and we will take it to a further discussion. Thanks again for tuning in. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like what we bring you here, please give it thumbs up and share the video with your network. That will help our YouTube channel. And as we empower each other with information and knowledge, if you want to help us further, please go ahead and donate to our PayPal account. You can find it in the description section, and also it's pinned in the comment. We will definitely come back with more detailed information, especially what's going on, what is the cause of the tension between Mali and Algeria, because we really do not need that right now. Another contention, another tension in the Sahel states. So we really want to dig up into this. Write us an email and let us know in the comment section. Let's share your view. It's a bye-bye for me for now, and I'll see you on the next one.